It's 8:40, and well, I tell you, like they're talking about the temperature-wise, it is cold outside, but well, it's part of living in the Midwest, I guess. Every Wednesday, we like to find out what's going on and get the shelter scoop from the Humane Society of North Iowa, brought to you by the Garner Vet Clinic and Dr. Bruce and the Garner Pet Resort and Wash. If you need to get those dogs, they get all a little muddy, they start digging in the snow, and well, they front paws and track through the house on your brand new white carpet. It's always fun.
You got brand new white carpet?
No, I don't. I got hardwood floors now. Well, I do have brand new carpet, but the dog is not allowed in the bedrooms.
Oh. Where do they sleep?
He sleeps in the kennel for now. He's a puppy. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But eventually, he's about outgrown the thing already. So I need to, if he would be, I let him out one night and let him stay out. But there was an accident in the morning. So.
So you had an accident and blamed the dog?
Yeah,
nice.
Exactly. Yeah. I went over the corner and, did the duty. But.
Oh, God.
So what?
Wow, we're off to a great start here, Jay.
Yeah. My dog has I wish more people would do this, and maybe they do, Sybil, when they get adopted at the shelter. Do they make their pets have their own Instagram page?
A lot of pets that are adopted from here have their own Instagram page. Yeah.
Is that kind of
or a Facebook page?
Is that kind of fun to watch though after they've been adopted?
Totally. Well, and we get emails on a weekly basis and updates from people. Several times a week from people that have adopted from us. Some of them are like 10, 15 years ago. Some of them are like, hey, I took this animal home last week and here's how they're adjusting and settling in. But yeah, it's great to see animals from the shelter in someone's home living the life that they always deserve to have.
Yeah, when they could have been barking there at the shelter, you see them just laying there nice and calm and just going, peace and quiet.
Well, we pipe in music. We had to change. We pipe in music into our dog and cat kennels to help give a calming effect. Uh-huh. So our kennels are actually pretty quiet unless someone walks in there, and then it's like, they're here with treats or food. We used to have it set to Kiss Country, but then your voice got everybody so excited and riled up, so we had to change it to like classical music.
Oh, sure. I'll bet.
Yeah.
So what around this holiday season, of course we made it through Thanksgiving, hopefully no animals got the, table scraps, the bones. If you watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, when the dog's choking on the bone and then chasing the squirrel through the house and all that.
Those are all the things that could go wrong.
Right.
In one movie.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, none of that really, that's things though. Seriously though, people should probably watch out for that though, huh?
Absolutely. We talked about this a little bit last week or week before Thanksgiving about how, don't feed your pet table scraps, especially things that are like dangerous table scraps, like bones and carcasses and things like that can cause an obstruction. Dogs can have serious reactions and even die from things like grapes, raisins, onions, chocolate. You'd have to have a lot of chocolate to give to a dog based on their weight, but still, you shouldn't be feeding that kind of stuff to your dog anyway. And then making sure that your garbage is secure so you don't make a big mess. If you're putting up Christmas tree lights, I don't know, dogs probably don't mess with that kind of stuff too much, but I know kitty cats, there's a lot of pictures of kitty cats getting it up into the tree and chewing on electrical lines, so you make sure to safety proof your home for kitty cats, around the holiday season as well.
Yeah. Especially if it's a first time, somebody adopted the dog or whatever. It's one of those things when you put the Christmas tree up, you always wonder how they're going to react to it. And having a 13, 14-week-old puppy, he hasn't tipped the tree over yet.
Maybe next Christmas will be the year. He's still too young to know that what it is.
Well, he knows his leave it. Leave it. I don't know how many times I've had to leave it.
I'll tell you, puppies are wonderful, but wow, they are a lot of work. And so people should, you're doing all your crate training and giving commands and things like that. But, I know a lot of people, especially this time of year, they want to go out and get a puppy, either from a shelter or elsewhere. And just make sure that if you're doing that you are considering the commitment that you need to make. And Jay, you can speak from experience, the amount of work that goes into training a puppy. It's like having a toddler around some days.
It is. Where's the dog? Where's the dog?
And they're in that stage. Some breeds are in that puppy stage for a year and a half or more.
Yeah.
It's a commitment, and you got to be willing to, if you don't get your dog trained right from the get-go, they end up being, kind of naughty and ill-behaved, and then you've got a problem on your hands for a long time. So
Right.
if you're thinking about getting a puppy, do your research first, and think about the commitment of time that you'll need to make, and who in the household is going to be responsible for making sure they're outside consistently to go to the bathroom, and making sure they're getting fed on time, and all those things. And so it's a big decision, a big commitment that we hope people take seriously, and we take seriously in our decisions to send dogs home and cats home with people, to make sure that they're going to be a good fit for who they're adopting,
Well,
and vice versa.
and that's a nice thing though about doing an adoption through the the shelters, because a lot of those dogs are already potty trained. And
Oh yeah, a majority of animals that are, I mean, aside from cats, every dog in this building was someone's pet at some point, and they just either lost their way and came in as a stray, or the owner of the family couldn't take care of them anymore for whatever reason. They ended up our care, but there are no wild feral pack dogs that are coming into the shelter.
right, yeah.
So yes, a majority of the dogs for sure in our shelter are potty trained, and no general commands, and are really well behaved. Kitties, of course, are stray cats that are born under people's decks and in the alley, but still they are not wild and feral cats that we have available for adoption. And most of the kitties in our building too were also someone's pet, that they just couldn't care for anymore. So, the animals in our care are hoping to have a second chance at a forever home. They had it once, and regardless of what the circumstance was, they ended up in the shelter through no fault of their own. And so we're hoping that people will look at our website and look at our animals that we have available for adoption, and open their home and their heart to an animal in need this holiday season.
And if you get a chance, we do the video every week as well. So if you're missing part of this or whatever, and you go, oh, what's the website? You missed the website, or as Sybil said it too fast. It's scrolling across.
HSNI.org.
Yeah, right.
It's hsni.org, which is HSNI is in Humane Society North Iowa.org.
Or you can just Google it too, and it'll pop right up.
It does. Humane Society of North Iowa.
Yeah. It's always great to find out what's going on. Like I said, I mean, I've had both, Sybil. I've had a shelter dog, which is the best dog ever. And then it took me 2 years to go, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to get a puppy. And here I am. I'm going, I wish Dixie.
I'll check back with you in a year and a half.
Yeah. I wish Dixie was still here.
Oh man. Well, and we hear that a lot. People have an amazing dog, doesn't matter where it came from, and they want to have another dog, amazing dog experience. And you'll never find a replacement for Dixie. I mean, Dixie was an awesome dog, but you always have room in your heart for another new animal love, and your new little guy will be the new one, and it'll be a different experience for you than Dixie. But this one is starting off with a lot of fun and energy.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I mean, like at 7:00 at night, we get the zoomies. And
oh yeah, that's the zoomies is a big thing.
Whew, I never knew about zoomies until I got this dog.
Really? Oh,
and Axel is like he's full of vinegar. That's for sure.
Zoomies and vinegar.
Oh man, I'm just waiting for him to go sliding right in, because I hardwood floors. So the stopping ability is not the greatest. It's like our driving conditions now these days.
Yes.
He just continues to slide right through that old stop sign.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, lift all your breakable things off the floor, and enjoy all the energy.
Oh, you have to. That's the thing people need to realize too. You gotta like alter your living quarters a little bit. I had to move the end table last night because he knocked the lamp off the table, and because he had the zoomies, and he's like zoom zoom zoom, and I was in my office for just a brief second, and I hear a yell. So I don't know if it scared him. I think it scared him because it landed up in a basket. So thank goodness the lamp didn't break. and it was dark in the living room because he unplugged the lamp came unplugged, and I thought, oh no, the Christmas tree's down. So I'm like, oh. So those are things when you get an animal, you got to go through a whole big old thought process and talk with the family and all that. Don't just show up with one because it's going to be some work.
Well, and we provide a lot of information to help people acclimate a new animal into their home. And puppies, it is a longer road, but every animal needs a little bit of time to get used to their new home environment. Introducing them safely and comfortably at their pace. to make them more comfortable in your home. And, like I said, puppies take a little bit longer time,
Mm.
but everybody needs that little bit of time to adjust and learn their home. And so, yeah, baby or puppy proofing or kitty proofing your home is a great idea.
I thought it was great for the first time. I thought, wow, he doesn't like to go down the stairs, down to the man cave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this past weekend, guess what?
He learned how to go down the stairs.
He learned how to go down the stairs. Now I can't keep, if the door's open, he's in the man cave.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I'm like, get up here. Axel's his name, his own page. Have you seen his page?
Does he have his own page? I'm not on Instagram.
Oh, you're not? Yeah.
No, the shelter is.
It's just AXEL_my dog 22.
My God. Well, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. He's got, this is my dog, my crazy dog. I just posted one last night of the dog. He's out there jumping in the snow. And I mean,
it's an adventure.
It really, really is. So check it out. The Shelter Scoop with Sybil from the Humane Society of North Iowa. Go check out their Facebook page and their website and go adopt yourself a pet today. So you're open to
We have currently 33 dogs and 88 cats.
Plenty of selection for you right there.
Absolutely.
There you go. Sybil, it's always great to see you and great to talk to you. All right.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Have yourself a good week. 8:52. We got some shocking stories for you coming up after Kelsey Ballerini and Heart First on Kiss Country. Welcome to the Morning Rush.
Met him at a party, accidentally brushed his body on the way to get a drink.